I asked AI to build the same feature twice. One version looked like messy junior code, the other looked production ready. The only difference was the skill file. Let me show you the demo first, then I will explain the exact setup. Let's start with the way many teams use AI coding tools. They open Cursor, Claude Code, Codex or another coding assistant and type one short prompt. I am not creating the demo repo manually. I am asking the AI tool to create a clean repo structure first, so the full workflow is easy to repeat. Create a pricing card component for my website. That sounds fine, but the AI has no repo rules. It does not know your folder pattern. It does not know your test rules. It does not know whether data belongs in config or inside the component. It may create one large static file that works today and becomes painful tomorrow. This is not an AI problem. This is a missing standards problem. Now I am asking the AI to review its own output. The tool can generate code, but without standards, it does not know what good means for your repo. Now I am adding a repo level skill folder. Instead of manually creating the skill file, I am asking the AI tool to create the coding standard playbook for this repo. This folder holds the coding rules that the AI must follow before it writes production code. The skill file is not a normal prompt, it is a reusable engineering playbook. Once it exists in the repo, Codex, Claude Code, Cursor and similar tools can follow the same standard. Before I let the AI touch the code, I want one thing first, a plan. This is where most teams make a mistake. They ask AI to code immediately, but the plan tells us whether the AI understood the repo before it starts editing files. If the plan is wrong, the code will be wrong too. Now, I will run the same task again, but this time I will force the AI to use the skill file first. Notice the first line of the prompt. Read and follow the deterministic coding standard before making changes. That line changes the behavior. The tool must inspect the repo, create a plan, reuse patterns, keep data out of the UI, add a test and explain the result. This is no longer random code generation, this is skills-based coding. Now let's move to agentic AI code. This is where skill files become even more important. A weak prompt sounds simple. Build an agent that classifies support tickets, but this can go wrong very quickly. The AI may create one giant agent file, it may call the model directly, it may hardcode the model name, it may skip validation, retries, logs and failure tests. That is risky because agentic systems use models, tools, state and external calls. Now I will run the agent task again with the agentic skill file. This prompt tells the AI to inspect the repo first. It blocks direct model calls. It forces the approved router or model client. It keeps prompts separate from business logic. It asks for type state, validation, retry limits and tests for failure paths. That is the difference between a risky AI demo and code that can be reviewed by an engineering team. Now, the important part. This pattern is not locked to one tool. In Cursor, keep a short reference inside project rules and keep the full skill files in the repo. In Claude Code, ask it to read the skill file first and return a plan before editing. In Codex, include the skill path in the task and ask for change files, tests and risks. The tool may change, but the workflow stays the same. Skill first, plan first, code second, test always. Here is how I would roll this out to a real engineering team. Do not create one giant skill file for everything. Create layers. Start with org-wide rules for security, testing, logging, naming and review. Then add language rules for React, Next.js, Java, C#, .NET and Python. Then add repo-specific rules for folder structure, shared clients, config and test commands. Finally, add task rules for features, bugs, refactoring, performance and agent changes. Then make one team rule, no production AI code without a skill file. You just saw the difference. Same AI coding tool, same feature request, two very different outcomes. The weak prompt gives random quality, the skill-based prompt gives a plan, cleaner files, tests and the reviewable summary. For normal apps, use the deterministic coding skill. For agentic AI systems, Use the agentic AI coding skill. If you want both templates, comment skills below. Like this video, subscribe for more AI engineering guides, and share this with the developer who is tired of cleaning up messy AI code.